Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
In is Christian Yelich. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the National League, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Zero.
3-1. Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie. Ball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Verlander on point to start this one. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hey! 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like He can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the, and they got him.
that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. For him here with a runner at first now and one away. One-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside. 3-0 now. Wilson Contreras is on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
The count is 3-1.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting 7 from the Chicago Cubs.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Ketel Marte.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Arenado at second. Bell on at first with 2 down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Carlos Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Nope.
Ball one.
1-0. Yeah.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Ronald Acuna.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder,
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Javier Baez will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Baez is off of first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Polanco is there for it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fastball just inside. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Batting eighth from the Houston Astros.
Here's Michael Brantley. His
fielder,
past history with
Michael
Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's
Brantley.
hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
Jorge
Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. American League strands 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Popped him up. Baez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuña's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. A ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, that fires me up right there.
Up next
Opposite
for the
field
National
knock,
League,
and in today's
the
game,
second baseman,
where every manager is
Miguel
employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So striding in, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with.
Harris at third. Acuna is over at second with 1 down in the inning. So it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Now, hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Verlander has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 2 and the American League 0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Pence aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a group, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ryu comes set. 1-0 on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Hunting it. AL leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Nolan Arenado.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch popped up. Polanco is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Bell. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Marcus Stroman makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 7, Marcus Stroman.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And a double steal try here. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. National Leaguers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
The right fielder, number 4.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This one's down to third. Marte for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0 pitch. It is taken, strike 1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The NL leads this one 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Will Smith takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Gary Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Smith is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. AL leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ketel Marte would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. NL down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Marte fields it cleanly. And there's one down now.
The right fielder,
digging in,
4.
George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a minute.
Kirby Yates takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly to Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. National Leaguers out in front, 2-0. Settling in now, Ketel Marte. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now a fastball was swung on and missed.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Yelich.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Shoots this one to first, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. So now Carlos Santana. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now
The
batting,
designated
Hunter
hitter.
Pence. Over
Hunter.
2 with a walk for him so far.
Pence.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
That's a
No
ball.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Alex Bregman waits on deck. The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Pence, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away.
Number 23,
So stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! Cincinnati, game over. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The American League All-Stars came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Marcus Stroman earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars: 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.